Hi guys, I'm Dr. Frank W. Jeffries, and I'm basically here to run through this flow chart for you guys so you can see the fluidity of the whole thing rather than just reading about it. Basically, let's go through the simple system that I've come up with. It's a basic thing of checking the polarity of the doctor or the healer, checking the spine, checking the feet, and then scanning all the chief organs that are affecting the body so that the doctor of chiropractic or other practitioners can detect problems in the body and refer out to the appropriate profession and help the patients, help the clients. So first thing we need to do with this self-muscle testing is learn how to check the polarity of the doctor or the healer himself. And what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to scan through the body on myself, and I'm going to be at a later time doing a video or a DVD of myself working on many patients and scanning the system. But so you can see how the self-testing works and how this occurs. Let's take a quick scan through the body. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is we want to check the polarity of the tester, and this should be strong to the palmar side down, or the back of the hand up, strong and weak. Okay. So you should feel stronger with this and weaker with this. And another check is to go up to the polarity reflex or the energy reflex between the eyes and check that one with the middle finger over the index and the back of the hand towards the polarity reflex. That should be strong and weak. Okay, strong and weak. Okay, so once that's straightened out, then we know the polarity of the doctor's great. You can go ahead and test away, and you'll get great answers from the questions that you're asking the body, that you're really projecting into the subconscious mind and receiving feedback from. So let's go ahead and move into the spinal reflex, which I use the spinal number as the left deltoid, the left teres major muscle in the body. And what we'll do is we'll just get a check for that. We'll get a number on that. 1, 2, 3, 4.1. So I'm a 4.1 my spine at this point in time. And I use that muscle because it's often an area that goes into spasm when there is a subluxation. So that's checking for subluxation, and we're going to scan the body real quick. And we'll check the pubic bone, we'll check the left SI joint, the right SI joint, we check the lumbars, the thoracic, and we check the cervicals. And then we know where the subluxations are. You go in, either refer to a chiropractor or adjust them yourself. If you are a doctor of chiropractic, clear that out, clean that out. One thing I want to do often is I want to stabilize the spine. So what we want to do is we find out nutritional problems with the joints and the spinal systems. And I use primarily 3 musculoskeletal areas to check to find out for nutritional stabilization of the spine, and that would be the right shoulder blade I use for the ligaments. So I check the ligaments, and then I go to the left deltoid muscle, and I check that for strength or weakness for the muscles. And then I go down to the knee, actually straight down to the right knee, which you probably are not going to be able to see here. Put my left hand on the knee and check that one for strength or weakness for the articular cartilage, okay? To see if the articular cartilages in the entire body are strong or weak, okay? If they're weak, then you feed them with some glucosamine, chondroitin, sulfate. So that's basically the stabilization, nutritional stabilization for the spine. Moving on to the feet, let's get a number on the feet. Basically, we will point to the feet. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Point 1, 2, 3. My feet are a 7.3. We can check for the orthotic knee, 1, 2, and that's low because I got more orthotics in. And we'll check for heel lift knee, that's 1, 2, 3. That's low as well because my heel lift is in. I've got a right heel lift, and it's a little higher than the orthotic knee. That could be because I may need an extra millimeter or so into one heel lift or the other, but it's very exact. It comes up very exact. Then let's move on to the check for the foot adjustment. Foot adjustment need, we just go like this, point to the feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it the left foot? No. Is it the right foot? Strong. Yes, so it's the right foot. A 6 or over, as mentioned in the text, is an absolute affirmative. Okay? So the right foot needs to be adjusted. If it wasn't the left, it was weak. It was the right. It was strong. It was an affirmative for yes, the right foot needs the adjustment. When we asked the question, when we threw the question into the subconscious body of the client, that's what we're doing. So now we'll do a quick chakra scan. There's 6 chakras, 6 here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To find out whether where the weakest chakra is, and then hunting down the specific target weak organ in each of those chakras. There's a number up here in the 6 chakras, so let's go through those. We've got the physical brain. Is that the problem? Physical brain? Is that the problem? It says no, because it's strong. It's strong. But you say, is that the problem? It goes weak. You see how I do that? So physical brain strong. Sinus, a little bit weak for me. A little bit weak. Then we go down to pineal, physical pineal gland, not spiritual pineal gland. That gets into a whole other ballpark, which can be reviewed in the chapter 4 from Your Third Eye book, and is also included in the Pineal Power Manual. So the pineal gland, physical gland is strong. Then we move down to the endocrine glands, strong. We move to bugs. If the bugs goes weak, then we know the person has an infection of some sort, and then we hunt that down and we say, is it a bacteria? It says, it's bacteria, strong, which means bacteria point is strong.